Hi. Hello. It's been a minute, huh? Nice. Stream over. Thank you for coming. I hope you guys got your watch streaks done. This is your weekly 5-minute stream so that you can get your watch streaks in, and then I'm peacing out again. I'll see you guys next month. Bye. Who even is that? Oh my god. That is your favorite yearly streamer coming at you live once every so often. I sound less Scottish. Yeah, I've actually been hiking in America. I've been really honing in on my American accent. No, I think my teeth are weird. I think something happened. I don't know. Not streaming for 3 weeks. My mouth is. I can't speak good. I don't know if you guys could hear it in the short, but like. I recorded it and then I listened back to it and I was like, why do I sound like that? What? So I don't know. It'll take a bit for me to get back into my normal voice. I also don't have any gamer shops. It's a really tough time we're having here. Man, is my life been weird the last month or so. I am alive though. Hello. Hang on, wait, let me get my hang on. Guys, I have a model. I have like a chatting. Oh, YouTube chat's dead. It's fine. They'll survive. I can stop now. Yeah, I can. Oh yeah. Time's up. We should have a. Dude, I actually had a really funny idea. I'm not graduating, don't worry. But like, I think I might have mentioned this on stream before. The idea of like a graduation donathon, where like. If the timer runs out, I fucking die.
Yeah!
I think that would be really funny.
Yippee.
Yeah, thank you guys for the hype train. Connor, thank you for the 18 months. Kings, thank you for the 16 months. It'd be, can you imagine though, like the...
Fuck you.
Yo, Aiden, thank you for the 8
Raise
months.
the timer.
Oh, 19 months, sorry. Raise the time. Dude, but can you imagine? Okay, I feel like it'd be funnier if it was like a really, really, like... Can't believe I pay for this fandom from Penumbral. Not Pandom. No. But like, okay. Think about it, right? Imagine if it was like a really popular like agency VTuber with like tons of fans and they just keep being like, oh, you don't want me to die? Better donate, better gift a bunch of subs or I'll die if you like. It's like edging your death. Like, here's the thing, right? If you were like Gargur or someone and you wanted purely to like get the most amount of money possible, I think that's how you do it.
Penumbral, fuck you.
Yo, cool, thank you for the primary sub. Thank you guys for the hype train. It's the most anti-sync Iron Mouse. Well, to be fair, Iron Mouse just does donathons and she donates it. She doesn't threaten to graduate. That would be fuck, dude. Can you imagine? That'd be hilarious. An April Fool stream like that? No, the best April Fool stream for that would be... Good, thank you for the membership. And cool, thank you for the membership as well. And Aiden, thank you for the membership. The best April Fool's one for that would be to have a donathon for graduation on April Fool's, but then you just remove all donation abilities on your stream. Like you turn it into like no super chat, no donos, no subs, and so nobody can donate and you just have to watch as the time ticks down and you can't fucking do anything about it. That'd be peak. That'd be good content. If I ever plan on graduating, that's what I'll do. But man, you guys hated me all along. This is why they don't let me into agencies, man. This is why All Alive didn't accept my application. Although, given how Hollow Stars is going recently, I don't know if getting in would have been the best. How are the buppies? I think they're okay. So my past week, no, 3 weeks or so, have been intriguing. A lot of shit kind of happened at the same time, but parents moved away, which was cool, and then not cool because it means I don't have easy access to buppies anymore, which is like fate worse than death, honestly. Because whenever I get sad, I just be like, oh, I can just walk down to my parents and you know, talk to the buppies. Oh my, and then my free buppy therapy is gone. I may have to go to actual therapy now, which like what the fuck. Reason I don't let you into agencies is because you can out-gay the GG. I'm not even that gay by VTuber standards. Have you seen some of the people in these agencies, man? Get a cat. I would. I'm more of a dog person.
Bro, fuck you.
Yo,
Oh, no,
Archon, thank you for the super. I know. I like. I'll still get to see them. I'll still get to go up every so often, but it's like an hour and a half away now, so it's more of like a day thing. It's not like a 15-minute quick trip. It's like I would have to be like, I'm going to parents for the day. And then I didn't realize that my parents moving house was going to be such like a political move. Fucking, you think they were the king of Scotland with how big of a deal it was to half the family of like, fuck, you're abandoning us, you're leaving. It's like, brother, they're like an hour and a half drive away. It's not, but dude. And then so me going up to help them was like a family statement of like, oh, you're on their side. I'm like, I'm not on anyone's side. I'm just fucking, grow up. You're 40 years old. Do you guys ever get that with your family where you're like, dog, you were like 47 years. How are you this hung up on bullshit? Do you fucking go get some shit to worry about? You ever feel like saying that to somebody? Like, it's kind of rude, but to be like, bro, go get some real problems. go get some shit to be upset about, because this ain't it. What is wrong with you? First root canal appointment for dental infection being pushed back to June. Oh, dude. I hate teeth hurt. They south of the border? No, they're north. They're further north than I am. It's just, it's not that big a deal. I got like siblings that are like fully grown that are like, they can't move away. I'd be sad, and it's like, bro, they're like 60-year-old almost. Like you gotta learn to live without your mother at some point. But so I had health stuff happen, which always sucks. Hate that. In hospital a lot, getting tests and procedures, and I showed up, dude. I definitely wouldn't have said it because I haven't streamed in a while. I had the whole thing where I was like, guys, my last appointment is today, we can come back tomorrow. And then I went to my last appointment. It was not my last appointment. Turns out it was a fibro scan, which you need to have fasted for. They didn't tell me it was a fibro scan. They didn't think to mention that. They were just like, oh, here, come up for your follow-up appointment. I thought I was meeting with my like doctor or my specialist. No, I'm getting sound waves shot into my fucking abdomen, and nobody thought to like give me the heads up, so I didn't fast. And so I got there, and they're like, if you hang around, we might be able to see if we can like slot you in. It should be like relatively quick. And I was like, okay. So I managed to get it done, even though it took like way longer than I thought it would. But I was annoyed because I was like, you could have fucking told me what I was here for instead of just anyway. So that ended up not being the last appointment, and then I had my actual follow-up with my specialist like a week later. What did you eat, you moron? You should have. I know the thing is, I didn't have to wait that long, mainly because I didn't have like a proper breakfast. I ate at like 4 a.m, which was weirdly good. But yeah, so that happened, and then so there was all that shit, and like tests coming back, and the doctors being like, you're dying, and me being like, I've kind of grown numb. A fibroscan is a thing they do for livers to tell how like fucked they are, basically. It essentially, from what I understand, and I'm not I guess actually I did learn about this, but so I guess I am kind of a professional, but not really. I don't get paid for this shit. They shoot. It's almost like an ultrasound, but they shoot sound waves into your liver, and then depending on the speed that they return, they can tell how firm your liver is, and that tells them how much like scarring and whatnot you have, and how much fat there is in your liver and shit like that. Which, when you have a condition that scars your liver, is helpful. But so I had to get that done. They're changing my meds around, but I've kind of grown numb at this point. You know, like they've been telling me since I was like 13. They're like, "Oh my God, you're dying." And at first I was like, "Oh no, I'm dying." And then they were like, "By the age of 22, you'll probably be like permanently hospitalized." And then I got to 22 and I was like, I'm kind of okay. And every year the doctor is like, "You're dying." And I'm like, "Am I though? Y'all, this is like the boy who cried wolf. Fucking give me, I think I'm okay. I think I'm good. I think my liver, actually, you know what? I think you guys are underestimating my liver. You're not power scaling it well enough. I think it's Gucci, actually. I think you should put some respect on it. It's been doing great. Fuck you." But yeah, they keep wanting to like do fucking more meds and more scans and more shit. And at a certain point, I'm like, can I just leave it until some shit goes wrong? Like, do we have to? Do I need to keep taking more Like, I know that the reason I'm okay is because I'm on like a truly incredible amount of medication at any given time. I'm aware that I'm being held together purely by brute chemical force, but like I feel okay, so you know. It's the permanent chronic condition thing of like, I take my medication, I feel better, I should stop taking my meds, I don't need them anymore. Oh man, I don't feel so good. But yeah, so there was that. Then the family drama shit happened, and then I had like some IRL friend personal shit go down that like that shit went down. That went down, and earlier round, Sugar were going down swinging. So it was sort of like all of my shit to get, you know, you have like all the pillars of your life, and it kind of the past like 3 weeks, all of them decided, what if we all had issues? Like, what if we flared up your medical shit so that you feel sad, and then also had family drama to take that like away, and then also your friends that you normally go and hang out with and rely on, they're also, you're in a fuck situation there. So what if you just had, what if the only option you had was sitting alone reading fanfiction in your house being sad? And I was like, oh, this is not good for my mental. This is very not good for my mental. So that's where I've been the last 3 weeks. And then today I was like, because dude, honestly, the worst symptom of my shit, of my like medical condition, is the sleepiness, because it makes me fall asleep at like fucking 4 p.m. and wake up at like 3 a.m. and it means like my sleep schedule gets fucked, and then I'm like, I'm gonna stream today, and then I wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm like, fuck, I wanted to stream today. But yeah, I'm better, probably. Today was very much I'm gonna down 3 monsters, get my video done, get my stream done, and hopefully like reset my brain. So the plan is to do this stream, and then that means I'll be going to bed at like, I'm shattered. Which means the moment I end stream, I'll probably just fall asleep, and then I'll be like back in normal sleep time, and then we can do streams and shit for the. I want to play more Silk Song. I want to do it. Just was a support fell all at once, who's stuck on the floor and couldn't get up. Yeah, there's a good way of putting it. Of like, it's like one of those like Looney Tunes ass skits where like the guy keeps like walking into the rake and it hits him, and so he walks another direction, and then there's another fucking rake and he hits it. And none of them are like particularly damaging, but like all together, I was just like, man, I just want to lay on the floor for like a week. Already, I bet you're very EP Dragon in chat today. Well, I hope you eat well, Dragon. What kind of fanfiction? Ooh. That's a good, so I've very much hopped around. I don't know if this is how y'all consume fanfiction, but I'll get in like a mood where I'll consume all of the fanfiction of like a certain random series. Sometimes a series that I haven't seen the original like media of. Like it would just be like a random book or anime that I've not watched, and I'm like, yeah, I'll fucking read a 300,000 word fanfiction about this, and then I do, and then I enjoy it, and then I never follow up and look at the original media. I just keep going on. So oh god, I've read so many. I'm trying to think, dude, I've spent so much time reading fanfiction. Why can I not remember like any? I'm trying to think of like what like the main best ones are. I read a lot of Ruby stuff because Ruby is shit, and so any fanfiction about it is inherently better. I reread a bunch of the core fics that I like. I like the one where they're in a war and they all die. It's very nice. Any good fate fics recently? I've been reading what's it called? Fucking Snow After Something. It's a Shiro fic in the DxD universe that isn't horny, and dude, the DxD universe is like, it's so cool. I just wish it was less horny. I want to read fics in that universe that don't have like half an hour side tangents into like, oh god, you know when you're reading a fanfiction and you can just immediately tell that it's going to be some gooner shit. Like, it might have immaculate writing, it might have great settings, it may have like good characterization, but you know the moment like a female character is introduced and it spends like a paragraph describing their figure, you're like, ah, fuck, dog, any time that like a woman is introduced and the fanfiction author is like, their chest was bountiful, I'm like, oh, kill me. Okay, well, we're switching fanfics. I don't want to be here. Because you know, like 10 chapters down the line, there's going to be some random fan service bullshit. DxD would be one of the best shows if it wasn't so DxD. Dude, the changing and ending that they did for like when they ran out of content in the manga, where they did like a Full Metal Alchemist where they had not an ending, but an ending to an arc that was anime original, because they didn't have the actual manga ending yet. And then on the next season release, they went back and redid the ending to be in line with the manga. And it was worse because the original ending was cool. And it was like it was kind of mid in a sense of like it did the power of friendship shit where basically the main character has like a rage moment and he's like, I'm so angry. And then he gets calmed down by his main girl love interest being like, no, don't be angry. I love you. And he's like, oh, I guess I won't be angry anymore. My main love interest said I shouldn't be. And like, that's generic and cringe, but like, it's not a bad plot beat. And the whole scene was pretty cool. And then in the actual manga faithful ending to that arc, the way that they do it is they play him like a fucking theme song about titties, and that's how they bring him back from. Bearing in mind, he's this angry because he thinks like a very good friend, like a very close friend of his, is dead. And they bring him back through horny, and it just completely undercuts the severity of the moment, and I hate it. And I hate DxD for having like a very intriguing world and setting that is actually like, oh damn, cool, war between like 3 factions with humans caught in the middle, and you have all these like cool like mythological side parts to the world. It's pretty cool, and then it's just horny. It's just horny, and it makes me so sad. The world of vampires, people use them to control prison population by making food for vampires. I mean, that's just good business. It's like RimWorld, right? She breasted Boovily down the stairs. God, it's just... anytime they start talking about, like, figure and... Did I watch Artemis 2 launch, Flyby, and Splashdown? I did! I also watched the, like, the cool moments that they had. They, like, streamed a bunch of the shit, and... Did you guys see the Nutella moment? Where they had like a jar of Nutella fly by. That thing was hilarious. That was peak product placement. I also saw the fucking those poor astronauts had to endure like a call with Donald Trump and like, bro, get him out of here. Can you imagine going to fucking space and you still can't get away from that motherfucker? Like, he's following me. Get him away. Me when I'm trying to escape to the moon and the fucking orange man follows me. But it was good. I saw people being like, yo, get me another season of that shit. That shit was peak. I want more. It's like true. Real. I watched Project Hail Mary. I've not seen that yet. I know it's by the same guy that did The Martian. I loved The Martian. Martian was peak. I've just not... When it comes out on like... I don't know, would it be Netflix or Prime or whatever? And by that I mean when it comes out on whatever piracy site I decide to use, I'll probably watch it then. I know it wasn't product placement. I did see people trying to use the Nutella flotation measurements as like proof of they didn't actually go to space. This was a fake. Which, The fact that we live in a world where you can physically fucking look at the rocket taking off and track it the whole way, and people are still like, they never actually went up there. Fucking kill me. Just end me. Just get me out of here. I fucking hate it. But yeah, it made me want to play Kerbal again. This happens every so often. I go through like, I don't know. I go through like phases of my interest where either I'm in like a very fantasy, RPG, mythological time where I'm like, I want to play Skyrim and I want to play like fantasy games and I want to read about fantasy novels. And then I go through that into like, I want to play Kerbal Space Program and get people fucking lost on the moon for the 15th time and have 500 rescue operations that just chain into an ever increasing debris field of stranded Kerbals that are never going to touch back down on Earth. It's great. Apparently Kerbal downloads are at an all-time high. That wouldn't surprise me. KSP 1 though. Dude, I'm so sad that KSP 2's fucked. Oh, do you know what I just saw on my Steam page that just came up when I opened it today? Graveyard Keeper 2's coming out. Which also clued me into the fact that there's a capitalism tag on Steam. Did you guys know that? There's a tag for capitalism. If you guys don't know, dude, I played Graveyard Keeper was like one of the first games I ever streamed. I'm pretty sure. Like I streamed that shit way back when. I only remember because I think that's when Mars started watching me, I think. Before he decided he had better things to do and now all we do is play Siege together and he never actually joins my streams because he hates me. But I think, dude, the time I was playing like Graveyard Keeper was a time, that was like the formation of the boy squad that plays Siege. It was like when like Tau, Micro, Mars were all in chat. I don't think Merc was there. I mean, Merc's been here for like 3 years, but I don't know if he was there for those streams. To stream Kerbal shenanigans at some point. I probably should. I think it'd be funny. As a Moonboy, how does it feel to have people visit you again? Well, they took a picture of my ass. It was very rude of them. They didn't ask. They just kind of figured it would be okay. Kind of rude. Working in a game, it's a roguelite where the protagonist trapped at the end of the dungeon and needs to escape, and as you die, you progress your relationship with the final boss. That's kind of cool, like a reverse roguelite where you have to work your way up. Dude, oh, that was one of the ones though. I've read some like Dan Machi fanfic, which Dan Machi is also another one of those worlds where I think the world is actually really cool, but the implementation of it is so, like generic protagonisty. But there's a few, there's like a few fics of Dan Machi that I think are actually really good. Fuck, what was the other one? Dude, I've been reading so many fanfics and I've just not been keeping... That's the sad thing about fanfiction, I think, is that like you read it and then you were like, yeah, that was good, and then you forget a lot about it because all fanfics in the same media kind of blend together, and so it ends up being hard to like pinpoint. I mean, I can check on my phone. Hang on, my model's gonna collapse for a little bit, but I keep all my fanfiction reading on my phone. God, Doug, fuck off. I tried to click the notification. I tried like click up to get to the main menu, and I accidentally clicked the Doug going live notification, and oh god, I've been rabbit-eaten. Okay, well, you guys have been due a stare for the past few weeks. Enjoy it. Doug? It may have been a delayed notification, like, but yeah. Let's see. Sword After Spring was the Fate one I've been reading, the DXD. I reread a bunch of the old Ruby fanfics that I really liked, which is kind of cool. I have this theory for fanfiction, which is, I think the better the world is and the shittier the writing, the better the fanfiction. Like, if you have a really cool world, but the writing is also really good and it all kind of works, I think fanfiction kind of suffers because there's not really a good way a lot of time to write fan fiction about it without inherently making it worse, because it's already written so well and all the characters are utilized so well. I think the fan fiction potential drops down because you can't change things without making it a fair bit worse than it already is. And if it's a shit world with, you know, shit writing, you might as well just write original fiction, because like, why are you writing fan fiction? It's shit. But if you have like a really cool world with like really cool lore elements, but the writing and utilization of it is fucking ass, I think you have the potential to be, you know, to do well. And then that's where peak fan fiction comes from. What else have I been reading? Let's see. God, dude, I've read so much fan fiction. I'm just looking through all my like bookmarks from this week. God, God damn, it's a lot. There was an Origairu Danmachi crossover, which is really good, weirdly. You wouldn't think it'd be. It's a weird crossover, but like, unironically, that shit went hard. His GamerShop's ad stopped? Soon enough, she'll still be around. We'll probably replay whenever it feels like. It is a periodic thing. I've never heard somebody, most of the time it's like, bro, why is it constantly? I've never actually changed that. I probably should make that less frequent, but I never watch my own streams, so I never catch it, you know? Let's see. What is your guys' favorite, or your preferred fanfiction site of choice? Because most of my reading this week has been on Space Battles. I actually started just looking at Space Battle fanfiction to see what's on there. Dude, I've said before, Space Battles has the best fanfiction, but it's way too hard to find anything in it. Like, it is the worst for actually finding fics. It's the worst for, like, in terms of implementation, I think it's probably the worst, but in terms of having good shit on there, pretty good. I wanted to make like what was it? Is it questing? Something questing? Where like you can have one of the fanfictions I was reading linked to a QQ, but I couldn't read it because I didn't have an account. And then I tried. What is it with fanfiction websites and having weirdly fucking unnecessarily annoying methods to sign up? Like, this is, you're not holding state secrets. You're not a military psyop government website. Why do I need to, like, dude, there was one, it was questionable questing, because one of the fics I read, it wasn't like NSFW, but apparently Space Battles is really, really like prudish about what you're allowed to do. And so at like chapter 50 or something, it was like, hey, I'm gonna shift this over to QQ. Just, it's not actually got anything NSFW in it, but it means we don't have to worry about dodging the Space Battle stuff. And so I tried to set up an account, and it was like, dude, I think the fucking, are you a robot? It was the first time I've not been able to answer an are you the robot question. Which, not because of like, oh, this captcha's weird, I can't tell what it says, or, oh, I don't know, is this technically a traffic light? But it just asked me a question I didn't know the answer to. It was like, what format, what fucking, what is it? It was format? It was like, what format is the questionable questing forum written in? Like, what format do the posts take? And I was like, I don't fucking know, because I've never used your website. Because I can't use your website, because I need an account, which is what I'm trying to set up, and I can't set up, because you're asking me a question about the website that I can't use, because you... Ah! I hate it. It sucks. Run into the problem with FFN of Infinite Bots trying to scam people. Well, like, make it require an account to post shit. But, like, why do I need an account to read fanfiction? They have Worth under fixed pay. I do like the idea of, like, leaking military state secrets by posting them in fanfiction form and just not, tagging it weirdly. Was that one, like, tank girl anime thing? Is it Grows on Panzer? Is that the one? I like the idea of posting like accurate military state secrets, but just pretending it's like Grows on Panzer fan fiction. That's a avenue they're not considering. I know War Thunder is profitable, but like I feel like they should be thinking my thoughts, you know? Ugh. Ugh. But yeah, it's I don't know. I've been struggling to get into like books recently, which is weird. I think fan fiction is just easier to read, I think, because you have a grounding of characters and setting and whatnot. I think it's so much harder to get into an actual book when you have no standing or grounding and you have to go from zero, which is weird. Like, it is weird that I'm now at the stage of my life where I'm like, yeah, I'll read a 300,000 word fan fiction, but you don't want me to pick up a book, like a book, like a book with words. Ooh, I don't know if I can do that. Like, dude, I've been on the first book of Mistborn for like 3 months. I can't sink my teeth into it yet. And it's just, I don't know, it's weird. If you sit me down with a good fan fiction, I can turn that shit, I can read that shit for like 8 hours straight and then like go to sleep and wake up and read it in the morning. But for some reason with like books, I find it so hard to get sucked in. I think part of it is like, I think in fan fiction and in a lot of like the trashier like mangas and stuff, you kind of know where the story's going to the point where you know that you can like look up, you can look forward to certain things. Like if you're reading a fan fiction, it's like, there's this series that does this, but in this one, the main character has different powers. And you're like, oh, I know that this fight is coming up, you know, 3 pages in or 3 whatever chapters in. I'm excited to see how that goes. And so you're like turning the pages to wait for the shit to hit the fan that you know is going to hit the fan. Like you're aware of like, oh, this guy's going to show up in like the next arc. I want to see how that shit turns out. And so I think it becomes a lot easier to read fan fiction, and like it becomes more of a page turner because you're kind of, you know what's going to happen, and so you can kind of hype yourself up. It's kind of like rewatching a show where you're like, oh, this moment's coming up, yeah, you know. Whereas when you're reading a new book, you're like, bro, I have no idea where this shit's going. I don't know nothing about this. It means like the slow moments feel like dragging because you're like, man, I don't know what I'm looking forward to here. I'm in love with the villainess fanfic. They're at Tech University and Ray's a game dev. I'm definitely one of those people. I don't like AUs. I like some AUs, but I don't like AUs where they like completely take them out of like the context of their characters, you know? But then I feel like in fan fiction, you very much have you're either a like character study, interactions between character kind of fanfic, where it's like you're mainly focusing on like, hey, let's take a real deep dive into these people. Let's see how they interact. Let's put this person in a room with this person and see how their personalities clash. Or like looking at things from like another perspective, like having another character's internal monologue. And then on the other hand, you have like lore fanfics, which is like, hey, shit's gonna go down. Like we're changing shit, plot points are changing, events are changing. It's not really about like characterization, and sometimes the characters are completely changed from the vanilla. Because the main point is like, hey, I'm gonna do some fucked shit. Let's watch, you know? Fuck you, coffee shop AU, brackets, they hate coffee. Well, it's like, I don't know, man. Do I really want to read like a fucking Naruto high school AU? Not really. Like, if you take Sasuke out of Naruto, he just becomes an edgy emo. Like, the entire depth of his character is lost because you cannot do things to him in a high school AU that justifies him being such an edgelord. And so he just turns into a generic edgelord. There's no depth to it. And if you do keep this shit, like, if you keep him having like his brother murder his whole family, what fucking high school AU are you writing, you know? And so like you end up with you end up with like a weird situation a lot of time where you either have to jam in drama and angst that doesn't fucking fit the AU that you're writing for, because you need to keep the level of drama for the characters to turn out the same, but it doesn't work. Like, I'm gonna write a coffee shop AU with all my favorite characters and nothing bad happens, but the main character is still deeply traumatized. What by? I don't fucking know. He doesn't have a fox in him anymore and his parents are alive, so what's he being such a bitch about? So it's, yeah, I don't know. I'm very much a plot. I like it when people take look, because I feel like in like most stories, you don't really have time to sit down and be like, hey, here's the lore, here's the deep world building, here's like the politics, like all the gritty shit. I feel like a lot of time in media, it's like, oh, the characters are moving, they're moving. I've always thought of it as like a render distance thing of like, a lot of the time shows will have a world, but the world only renders when the main characters kind of go there. And so like, it's a very bland grey world until the cast decides to go into the village, and then the village exists, but the village didn't actually exist before they went there. Whereas I think in a lot of fan fiction, they do a thing where they're like, hey, I'm actually take this world and we're just going to spend like 100,000 words just fucking talking about the world. And I like that. I think it's cool. I like it when the world feels lived in and like it makes sense, you know? And so I think a lot of fan fiction does that where typical authors don't. What's your opinion on that new Gundam show? I don't like Gundam. I don't like mechs. I'm sorry. It's like my big failing as a nerd. I'm more of a fantasy dude. I like magic and spells. And if you're doing like sci-fi, I'm more of a like spaceship sci-fi kind of guy as opposed to like a Gundam mech kind of thing. I love Magitech. That's cool. Dude, not enough shows. We need more Magitech in the world. Not enough fucking shows and anime and books combine magic and technology. I want more of it. Dude, give me a technologically developed magic society where shit is like, that's the shit that I like as well in a lot of like fantasy fan fiction and whatnot. Is they're like, hey, how does society run with magic? Where do people get like their heat and their water? Because like we have plumbing, but we don't have fucking compressors and pneumatics. And it's like magic. How does magic work? Oh, let me give you a full chapter explaining the intricacies of the magic system and how it interfaces with industry. You know, I think it's cool. Hates mechs, unsubbed, unfollowed, and writing a 5,000 page Google Doc. No, don't turn me into Saikuno. No. My XP bar is too high for that. I can never be Saikuno. God, that shit happened when I was away as well. Fucking hell. I don't have the build to be Saikuno, unfortunately. I did hear the Camilla news. It was kind of jarring to see. It's always weird when VTubers give really like haunting, negative, like traumatic stories and they're still in their VTuber model. It's always like a little bit jarring, emotional. I don't know if that's just me. Because you can't, it is hard as a VTuber if like your main method of interacting with your audience is through a model and then you have to do some serious shit and tell them some serious shit. But like your options are very much like a completely blank screen, which is weird, right? Or you like toggle the crying toggle, which feels disingenuous when you're talking about a literal trauma. Or you just have to kind of thug it out with your model permanently looking like it's giggling because that's how it's rigged to look. It's always, it's the eternal dilemma. But yeah, that shit's fucked. I don't cover shit like that in the news though. I try to keep like personal tragedies out of the news because I have morals and values. Oh, that, dude, that happened as well when I was gone. Fucking themes, was it themes and such? Hey, with the hydrate. The Chainsaw Man thing. Dude, I haven't read to the end of Chainsaw Man yet, so I didn't know. I thought that was a meme. But apparently it's not a meme. There's just fucking themes and such. Oh my god. I'm just kind of burying my head. Oh, dude, an Oshinoko. Dude, have you guys? I've been watching some anime. I finished Oshinoko. I want to catch up on Dr. Stone. That's my next one, I think. What else? Because there was like 3 anime. JJK was peak. I'm excited for the next season of JJK, which I think may have Kashimo. No, it definitely will have Kashimo versus fucking Hakari, which is, oh, I'm excited. It was JJK, Frieren, Oshinoko. Dude, we finally got to the part of Oshinoko where shit just tanks. Wait, Flood, didn't you say you just watched Solo Leveling? I've thankfully yet to fall to the level of degeneracy that is watching Solo Leveling.
Chat, can we cancel this man? He's a weeb.
Rivers, thank you for the resub, dude. Thank you for the 19 months. Yep, awful show. Is it actually? Dude, I can't tell if people are unfairly harsh on Solo Leveling or if it is actually just like aura farming dog shit. I feel like I should probably sit down and watch it at some point, but I just haven't. Looking forward to Saga of Tanya of the Evil Season 2. Dude, do you know what I'm excited for? Fucking ReZero. ReZero is airing right now. I think it's every Wednesday. Dude, The Boys is airing right now as well. There's so much good shit going on right now. There's The Boys and ReZero, and there's the Witch Hat one, which looks pretty cool. Last season ReZero was such a letdown. I rewatched it. I actually don't mind it. I think it's still like a solid 7-ish out of 10 with some like real hype moments. But The Boys is not good. Dude, The Boys is like actually kind of, I don't mind it right now. It's kind of, it definitely, I think season 4 it went a bit off the edge where it was just like it was trying too hard, and there's definitely parts in this one as well where I feel like the humor of The Boys has gone so, it goes too far to a point where I'm just like, you know? But I think overall the plot's kind of funny. The penis explosion season. I can't tell if you're talking about ReZero or The Boys. Witch Hat, isn't it? It's like Witch Hat Atelier or something. It's like the really, really pretty new magic show. Let me look up Mal seasonal. Because there's other shit this season as well, I think. Dude, anime's been kind of peak recently. Yeah, Witch Hat Atelier. Slime, yep, Slime is back. Fucking Classroom of the Elite's back. Not that that's particularly noteworthy. Oh, fucking Angel Next Door's back. Which is honestly shocking because I feel like season 1 came out not too long ago for Angel Next Door. Dr. Stone, new season. New Ascendance of a Bookworm season. New Urumakun season. Some of these are really funny. I made friends with the second prettiest girl in my class. The fuck kind of title is that? What else is here? Farming Life in Another World. Oh, I'm hyped for that one. Liar, dude, I haven't thought about Liar Gaming ever. But yeah, there's some good shit. Oh, Needy Girl Overdose, of course. Fucking Rent a Girlfriend got a season 5, guys. Why? Why did Rent a Girlfriend get a season 5? We still don't have Alia season 2. I want more Alia. Or fucking Shikimori. Or anything other than fucking Rent a Girlfriend. Why? Why? Why do they keep giving seasons to trash? Horny weebs. It's not even good horny though. They're all mid. It sucks. What the fuck is the klutzy class monitor with the short skirt? God damn. Fucking, I like scrolling through Mal for new anime because it starts at the highest rated one. So you got like fucking Witch Hat, you got ReZero, Why is Classroom of the Elite at an 8.23? Does this season go hard? In this world, it's cuck or be cucked. Reincarnated into the NTR verse with my smartphone? Now I wander the cuckgen. My cheat cuck skill gets me level S 9000 ranking. Banished from the cuck party? God fucking hell. Anime, how I have a love-hate relationship with you. Yeah, there's a few shows I want to watch this season. Mostly about mostly ReZero. ReZero is the one I'm most hyped for. This arc of ReZero I think is probably the single best arc in the show, or in the light novel at least. So fingers crossed that they don't fuck it up, because it's kind of peak, but they might fuck it up. I hope they don't. 3-way domain expansion, dude. Fucking that episode was so peak. That shit was so hype. And then the fucking cockroach. Do you know what? You know what JJK has the best of that I need to give it credit for? I think JJK has the funniest like audience. Hospital has all updated files, right? No more stuff missing. They should, yeah. So they should have all of the test results corresponding to me. Yiffy. Like JJK's fan base is unironically really funny. The memes are really good. I like, they're unironically fucking peak. Mwah. Whereas like the majority of fan bases are just not funny. The jokes are mid. The jokes are trash. Yeah, we can do the Wordle and stuff. Why not? Let me pull up Wordle. We haven't done Wordle in ages. We're behind on our streak. Let me. I love the ideas behind cultivation stop. It's just to take it in the most boring fucking ways. Well, it's the permanent problem of having an interesting gimmick, like introduction thing, but then not realizing that that's not really enough to, not being willing to go the distance, right? Every isekai that has like an interesting premise ends up falling into like, and then 5 cute girls showed up and it became more about slice of life with cute girls. And you know, I feel like if they commit you to the bit, like Dr. Stone had a cool, it's not really an isekai, but it had like a cool gimmick and it kind of kept to that for the most part. Kind of goes a bit sideways after the first few seasons, but let's see. Neorp. That's not a word. Can't do length. I'm thinking it's like something NG. Fern. Is Fernie a word? Fernie's a word? I genuinely wouldn't have guessed that Fernie would be a word. Okay, that means it's... I couldn't think what... Ned... Medley? No, okay, it's not got a Y. It's a good word, though. Wait, that's not how you spell it? Fuck. New... It can't be needy, there's a Y. It could be double E though. Needle. Or it could end in an E. End in an N. Lemon? Does end in an N. Melon? No. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. Demon. Is this fucking clear obscure? What? It is. Hmm. Man, my brain is not working today. G. Okay. Let's work our way back. It's gonna be a vowel before the N, right? Could be an A. Could be a U. No R, no L. X-E-X-A-N. Texan? Fuck it, that's funny. Oh, that's rude. Texans are real. You can't just get rid of them like that. What the fuck's wrong with you? I know it's a proper noun, but still. I know if Pekin's a word. Bien. Heathen? No. Vegan. Fuck. I mean, hey, we got G. Okay. Begun? Got it. Took a bit longer than usual, but we're okay. We win these. We did it. E of E. Wait, what the fuck is the MIDI? It's probably behind a paywall, innit? I'll check it. Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't want to pay you, New York Times. Suck my nards. Suck my Wordle. Okay, tassel. Gown. I mean, okay, we got tassel, hassle, castle, and facile. Fuck. I knew that wasn't it, but I wanted to try. Tassel, gown, crown, like prom? There's also, we got crown, castle, horse. I think this is like medieval shit. Like, gown isn't really though. Flip, grind, cap, trowel, shallow. Mitre? The fuck is a mitre? Tassel, gown. Crown? Cap. Cap. Gown. Tassel. Like graduation shit? Ah. Yo, Ben, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 40 months, dude. Holy shit. They're all words. Oh my god, Flood, you're so smart. I see that solo leveling's done a lot for your brain power. Trite. Facile. Okay. Chore, hassle, grind. Trite is like... Isn't trite where something has like no meaning? It's like meaningless. Which I guess it could fit in that. Fuck. Or a trial. Yeah, that makes sense. Tedious undertaking. Sinterklaas words. Or the Pope. Ah, I see. Okay. Facile, oh wait. Mitre, crown. Castle, horse, crown. Mitre? Oh, dude, I was thinking medieval shit, but yeah, that also is. Yeah, all right, the bishop. The bishop is the, I see. Shallow, flip, trite, facile. Fucking makes me think of like a card, but oversimplistic. Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Hey, Resnick. Okay, you did it. W. I don't get flip. I don't get flip either. Trite, I knew. Facile, I kind of knew, but shallow makes sense. I don't get flip. Flip is oversimplistic. I don't think that's I don't think it's a thing. I think New York Times is making shit up now. Gift of the month. Birthday? Birth. There's no D. Date. Birth. What the fuck is a birthstone? Like, I guess I'm just looking for like jewels now. So like diamond. Oh, diamond. Petri. Isn't there like petrogold or something? I don't know fucking birthstones. I'm not a middle-aged white woman. What the fuck? Okay, quartz is probably one, right? I figured that's what the Z was, but there's no R. Fuck. Opal. Topaz. Oh wait, I can just think of like fucking crystal beasts from Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay. There's amber, mammoth. Is amber in here? No. Topaz, ruby, jade. I don't think ruby or jade is in here. Nerd. Well, look, I don't... They give me the white woman question. I need to tap into my fucking boy roots of watching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX as a 12-year-old and really liking Jesse's deck where he summoned Crystal Mammoth. Or Amber Mammoth and Ruby Rose. Not Ruby Rose, that's a different show. What was it? Ruby... What was the cat's name? The little guy. It was Ruby Cat? Cheshire Ruby? Something like that. There are also Steven Universe characters. All you're doing is shifting the age range of the white woman. You're not helping me get into the demographic. Turquoise. How the fuck do you spell turquoise? There. Is it amethyst cat? I thought it was ruby. What's ruby? No, it is. Hang on. Crystal beast ruby. Oh, it's Ruby Carbuncle. Yeah, it's the little cat thing. It's like Jesse's spirit that he sees that matches with Jaden's Karibo. I get bitches. Girls love me. Fucking indigo? No. Anytime I think of the word carbuncle, I just think of that Game Grumps clip where they're like, the carbuncle ate itself. What does that mean? Oh, fucking garnet. Yeah, right. Emerald? Wait, no. Garnet? Oh, yeah, garnet. Peridot. Fuck me, man. Some of these ones are a bit out of my wheelhouse. Like flawed, it was Steven Universe that got me through this. I saw the only Steven Universe exposure I've had is people comparing Ben 10 to it, where Ben stops a genocide by messing, like fucking changing the DNA of the people so that they're all the same, so that they stop killing each other. And then in Steven Universe, he just sings him a song and it's like, guys, don't hate each other, no. Guys, don't do that. Racket City. Rap City bitch. Rap City bitch. Rap City bitch. Okay. Give me a sign. Give in. Submit. Fuck. Surrender. Fuck. Upside down. Burrow? Cave? Oh, cave. Yep. Bat. Battery unit. Like. Amp? Or what? It would be kilowatt hours, right? I can't tell if it's like a... Yeah, like, oh, maybe a cell? No. Because batteries... It stores powers, which would be in, like, watt hours, right? If you were actually using it. But it could also be volts. Oh, volt, because Voltaire. Voltaire is a French philosopher. Voltaire gets out of the word after satellite or dish. Dish, okay. Animal likely to demand milk having been given a cookie. Reindeer? Go up in... Huh. Nope. Likely to demand milk having been given a cookie. What the fuck? If you give a cookie, it's a book. Oh fuck. Mouse? I've never read that book in my life. Accessory for a mouse pad. Oh, is it just gonna be pad? Okay. Like Paddington or... Okay, that answer is probably gonna be bear, but... Extinguisher, go up in and mirrors. Like price? No. Reflect? What the fuck? Place for cubs and bears. Okay, like Paddington or... like Smokey? Oh, smoke. Smoke and mirrors. Fucking... Okay. And bear. Place for cubs and bears is a cave. No? Oh, fucking... Is that a baseball thing? Isn't it? No, because they're capitalized. I feel like this is a baseball thing. Dish dimension associated with... Is it... What do you call a baseball? Is it a field? Is it Chicago? I fucking knew it. I knew it. I've heard it in TV enough of like the Bears and the... But I'm not American enough. Dish dimension associated with Chicago. I don't fucking know. Deep dish? Hell yeah, brother. My brain. Sort of waters that run deep. French? Water gets out of the... Steel? That's steel? So it's gonna be still water? There we go. Fuck you. Yeah, I was thinking, what the fuck is the dish dimension? You're going to the dish dimension, Jimbo. Is that like a new Yu-Gi-Oh thing? You've heard of the Shadow Realm. Now get ready for the dish dimension. What's the other one that we've started doing recently? We can do the Pokédoll. Making a schedule this week. I'll probably do it Sunday to plan for the next week, but I might stream some Silk Song this week. Might do that Saturday. Golem. Reply to the DM later. I will try to. I'll give it my best. Enjoy your zoning out. Okay, so second stage. Raichu? No. Is in the forest though. Second stage in the forest. That is bigger than 80 centimeters. I can't lose my evil cooking battle or else I'll get sent to the dish dimension. I speak big trouble. Let's see. I'm thinking like it's not gonna be a Kakuna. Kakuna Matata's hombre. My Metapod is not bigger than 80 centimeters. Is Arbok from... But it's not purple. Parasect? Okay, it's part grass. Ivysaur? Okay, grass type in the forest. Executor? Ah, yeah, we got it. Boom. That's a victory bell for sure. Or it may be a weeping bell, but it's one of them. There we go. Punishment mazes. Oh yeah, we should add that to the Dark Souls thing, because I want to get back to streaming Dark Souls as well. Because we never finished. I don't even remember where we got to. Didn't we just beat... We just rang the second bell, right? A Skibble is swimming in the sea. It does so by swallowing water, then jetting out toward the rear. Pokemon shoots spikes from its shell using the same system. Corsola? No, that's a Gen 3 Pokemon. Like a... Yeah, we're looking at like a Cloyster or a Shelder or something. Cloyster. It's a fish of some kind. Is that Goldeen? It is a Goldeen. Corsola's Gen 2, not 3. Oh, fucking, can you catch Corsola at any point in Gen 2? And let me look this up. Fucking Corsola. Where is it? You can catch it in Cerulean Gym. That's in Gen. That's your first Gen. You can catch it in Olivine City? Fucking what? And I'm not just curious because so many of the Gen 2 Pokemon you just cannot catch in the game because they just don't show up anywhere. Corsola is a 10% chance catch rate with the Good Rod. Neat. Makes sense, but I've never fucking seen it in all of my time playing Gen 2. Bam, bam, bam. What else do we do? What are the little games we played? Didn't we have a new one? Oh, the Am I the Asshole doll? Yeah. Once again, I googled it and it took me back to my own tweet. This says a lot about society. We stopped doing Anidol because it started actually striking the streams, which is annoying, but the only thing to do would be to like only do that on Twitch, but I don't really want to fuck around with that, you know? Okay. Here we go. This is the good shit. Am I the asshole for wanting my wife to eat my vegetarian cooking? A couple months ago, I decided to become a vegetarian, but my wife still eats meat, and that's fine to me. As all wives should. Ignore that. I do most of the cooking, and so I always cook vegetarian meals. My wife likes the vegetarian food, but wants me to cook some non-vegetarian food for her as well sometimes. For example, when I cook meat-free sausages, she wants me to cook normal sausages for her as well. This would be fine, but I already don't like cooking, and this just makes it more complicated and time-consuming. Also, if she wants meat, she could just eat it when I'm not cooking or do more cooking herself. I mean, also wanting her to eat my vegetarian food. No? Wait, yeah, no. No. Like, no, if your partner decides that they want to be vegetarian, making them, like, demanding that they cook meat for you is weird. I don't know. Like, it's... I don't know. It depends on it depends on the role distribution in the house. Like, does she, like, work all day and come home at, like, 7 p.m. and you're, like, a stay-at-home, like, parent, and then so, like, you're now, by becoming vegetarian, you're adding a whole fucking thing into, like, your chore. I don't think it's weird. I think it'd be weird to, like, demand that the person cooking go out of their way to cook for you. I don't know. I've always figured that if you're in a partnership and you're cooking, like, the person who is getting the food just kind of has to fucking eat what, like, assuming, oh, but then, like, this one's weird. It's strange because part of me thinks that, like, okay, if you're the one cooking, your partner doesn't get to, like, just make shit more difficult for you. You're cooking what you're cooking to eat. You're making extra portions for your partner. They can eat it, or they can fucking not eat it and get their own food. Like, the whole thing of, like, you should go out of your way to specifically cook for your partner is weird. But then also, no, I'm gonna say not the asshole here. I think the alternative of, like, demanding that this guy cook meat purely because you can't fucking eat vegetarian, like, if I just fucking eat the vegetarian sausages, get over yourself. Jesus Christ. Like, I like meat. I enjoy meat. I don't like vegetarian stuff, but if my partner was, like, cooking meals for me, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, I don't want to eat your vegetarian stuff. I want real, like, fucking who cares? Just fucking eat. You can eat meat the entire rest of the day, or you can cook yourself some meat. Or if you don't want it, don't eat it and cook yourself something anyway. But, like, demanding that this guy cook meat when he's made a... Yeah, I'm going to say not the asshole. Apparently incorrect. Okay, I fucking see it. A couple months ago, I decided to become vegetarian. My wife likes vegetarian food, but wants me to cook some non-vegetarian for her as well. Do you expect your wife to accommodate your diet when she cooks? You need to accommodate hers when you do. But you didn't say that. He says, I do most of the cooking. He said I do. He never said anything about expecting his wife to cook non-vegetarian shit for him. What? Like, also, if he's made a decision to be, like, vegetarian, it may be because of a moral reason. I feel like if somebody is like, I don't want to eat meat because I don't like it hurting animals, and then you're like, oh, that's cool. Can you still cook up the corpse of the animal that you have a moral quandary about eating? Is weird. Don't care if anyone eats meat or not. I just choose not to for environmental reasons. That's fair. Then it becomes more meh. But I don't know, man. I mean, she usually cooks vegetarian meals and then cooks up some extra meat for herself to go with it. So yes, she does, but she only cooks once or twice a week. The rest of the time it's me. When she cooks, she accommodates you fully, but since she does it less frequently, she thinks she doesn't have to reciprocate. Fucking, did he ask her to though? That's that's a big part. I don't know, man. I think it's weird to like demand. I think there's a difference between a vegetarian not wanting to eat meat and a non-vegetarian demanding meat in their meals. You know? Fucking girl, fucking get some problems. I don't know, man. This feels like such a non-issue. Just fucking cook the dinner and eat it, dumbass. Like, it's not that big a deal. I don't get people that get this hung up on food. Like, the reason why to me it's not an asshole thing is because I feel like you just fucking eat the food. You get cooked fucking vegan sausages, just fucking put them in your mouth. Just shut up. Like, the only thing that, like, with vegetarian it's different because it's like a dietary like restriction where it's like if your wife was only cooking meat. But then even if like if you decided, like, let's flip this, right? Let's say you decided to become vegetarian, it wouldn't then be on your wife to only cook vegetarian meals for you. That's a decision you made. You can just fucking deal with it, right? Like, if you flipped this and it was like, I became vegetarian and my wife does most of the cooking, you would be the asshole for demanding that she now cook vegetarian meals to suit your dietary needs. It is now on you to do that. And I think if your partner does most of the cooking and they decide to become vegetarian, it is now on you. If you need meat in your life, fucking accommodate it yourself. This is dumb. You're the asshole unless you eat meat when she's cooking. You can't expect her to accommodate your choices. He didn't fucking say... Oh my god, Reddit and making up like a narrative so that they can fucking type their stupid comment. He didn't say that he expects her to accommodate him. She does, but that might be just a fucking thing that she does to be nice. At no point was he like, I expect her to accommodate me and cook vegetarian foods, but I will not accommodate her and cook non-vegetarian foods. You just made that shit up. Whatever. Thank you for the hydrate. Am I the asshole for going to a strip club? My friend had a bachelor's party in Sin City and I asked my wife if she had any concerns. She said as long as I didn't have sex with anyone, she was fine. We ended up going to a strip club and I had a lap dance from a stripper. Turns out she wasn't happy about it. I told her if she had let me know how she actually felt, things could have gone differently. In any case, I can't turn back time and I'm not in the business of lying about what we did. Fucking... okay. This is such a weird fucking thing. Okay, on one hand, if you were having a bachelor party in Sin City and you ask your wife, hey, is there anything you wouldn't go with? And she only draws the line at sex, like, it is on her. She should probably a little bit expect that you're probably going to go to some strip clubs, as notoriously what bachelor parties are. But I am of the opinion that the weird, like, fucking culture around bachelor parties is weird. It's strange. I don't think just because it's like your bachelor party that you now have the moral right to go and have other women like dance on you half naked. I think that's weird. I think that's strange. I think it's a weird culture thing. It's the weird, like, it's almost celebrated as like, your final act of freedom is your, and it's fucking, what kind of weird bullshit is that based on? I don't know. I don't like it. It's the same as, like, you know, the hall pass shit that some couples have where they're like, if you know, you can't fuck other people, but if you met like Ryan Gosling, that would be cool. That's your hall pass. That shit's also weird to me. Because that just means you're only faithful up to like a certain level of attractiveness. Like, it's okay to be faithful up until the point they're hot enough, and then once they get hot enough, you're like, it's fine, actually. I don't know, like, that's strange. I think the whole hall pass thing, I think it's kind of inherently disrespectful, honestly. I think it's weird, like, because it's always done with the implication of like, oh, but you'll never be able to. And it's like, is that the only thing that's keeping you faithful, is that you don't think you have the ability to fuck people that of a certain level of attractiveness? Is that what you're saying? Like, if you were hot enough that you could fuck people at a certain level of attractiveness, you just go around cheating on your partner constantly? Because, like, what are we talking about? There's a lot of weird shit in couples that I'm just like, this is some heteronormative bullshit. They're fucking weird. Kind of that both sides want to get out, though. I don't think you should. I don't think you should want to get out if you're in a fucking, if you're in a fucking, not homogenous, monogamous, that's the one. If you're in a monogamous relationship with your partner, I don't think you should want like a get out of jail free card so you can go fuck Selena Gomez. Like, fucking go to your girl, man. That's your girl. Go fuck your wife. What? Hello? Anyway, I'm gonna say not the asshole, but okay. Dude, I'm on a roll. Normally we get these right, but like, I'm kind of on a roll here of getting them wrong. You're the asshole, don't play dumb, you damn well. Your wife didn't want you getting a lap dance. Did he though? Because again, there's like a weird culture around bachelor parties where, like, again, I wouldn't do it. I think it's the dickish thing to do to get a lap dance while you have a loving wife. But it's also well known that, like, I don't fucking know, dude. It's weird because it goes against my morals of you shouldn't be getting a lap dance while you're married, but it also goes against my morals of, like, if you explicitly asked your wife for boundaries and she gave you one explicit boundary, I don't know, that's kind of on her to be like, yeah, I don't want you to, like, if you're gonna, don't get touched by other women. I don't know. She didn't communicate effectively and draw the boundaries right when he explicitly was like, hey, I'm going to a bachelor party in Sin City, which, like, this is true though. Like, if she said don't make out, she didn't like say don't make out with anyone, but like that would still be considered like a very big breach of trust. So yeah, in that sense, I think it is probably he is the asshole, but it is also kind of on her for not like drawing the boundaries right. But then it should, he shouldn't have really needed to ask for boundaries because you should be in a loving relationship with your wife and not want to touch other women. I don't know, bro. Anyway. Would I be the asshole if an acquaintance we aren't, if I tell an acquaintance we aren't going somewhere anymore after she invited herself? Oh, fun. This weekend, some of my friends are going to a pumpkin patch. One of these friends mentioned to one of these friends mentioned it to someone when they asked what they were doing this weekend, and one of our loose acquaintances overheard. She now thinks she's going when no one invited her, and out of the blue, she asked to invite another friend of hers. That's how we found out she thought she was going. We do like her, but also this is more of a thing with all of our close friends, and she doesn't understand social normatives. She was raised in a cult. We don't want to hurt her feelings by telling her she's not invited, but we also don't really have room to bring her. Will we be the assholes if we just tell her we aren't going anymore? You're not the asshole is really funny though. Hey, fucking Lord Satan Imbiber 666 wants to join our Discord call, guys. Are we down? Is that cool? Is it cool if my friend Beelzebub comes to the pumpkin patch this weekend? They're really lonely. You're not the asshole. They're the asshole for inviting themselves, but like, fuck, I don't know, man. It's really funny. God, we did not do well this round. Let's go again. Would I be the asshole if I made my boyfriend sleep on the couch while my friend visits our apartment? Oh no. My boyfriend, 23 male, and I, 23 female, we just moved into a one-bedroom apartment together and we split all expenses 50-50. In a few weeks, I'm planning to invite my friend to spend the weekend with us. Would I be the asshole if I made my boyfriend sleep on the couch so my friend and I could sleep on the queen bed together? Yeah! What the fuck? You're not a real person. You're not a human being. Fuck off. What's wrong with you? You gotta put your boyfriend on the cuck couch while you have lesbian sex with your friend. Fuck me. Oh my Jesus Christ. You're such an asshole. Some people, man. Some people suck. Anyway. Am I the asshole for not walking my roommate to her car? No, yeah, what you do in that situation is you ask the boyfriend, hey, do you want to share a bed with all three of us? And then you're not the asshole. Then he's the asshole. That's what you do. If you ever want to like really shittily win a situation where you don't want to be an asshole, you have to put the other person in a situation where they would be a bigger asshole. So you have to go to your boyfriend and be like, hey, my friend's coming over. Can we all share the bed? And then he now has to be the guy to be like, fuck. Now I either have to kick her out the bed or I have to sleep on the couch because I can't share a bed with the two of them. That's wrong. That's what you, if you want to be an asshole, but you want to be smart about it, that's how you phrase it. They think, if you don't do that, you'd still be an asshole, but like you're a smarter asshole, you know? I, 20 male, have 2 roommates, 22 female and 20 female. We found each other on Craigslist. It's really funny, sorry. Sorry, I know what they mean of like roommates, but like the idea of like, I found Jonathan on Craigslist. Can we adopt him? We found each other on Craigslist, so I don't really know them and we don't talk too much, but we have been living together since 2020. When was this post made? Last night, my roommate wanted to go somewhere and was going to go to her car. Apartment complex is a parking garage that can get pretty dark. She asked me if I could walk her to her car because it was night and she was scared and didn't want to go alone. I told her I was sorry, but I was really tired. She asked again and said, please, I'm scared to go there alone at night. I again apologized and told her I was tired, and she did go alone. But she later told her other roommate, and now they're both mad at me, and I'm starting to think that I should have went so that she could feel comfortable. I'm the asshole. Okay, look. This is one of those things where it's like, technically you don't have any legal or obligation to escort the girl to the car, and like, yes, gender equality and women are like, I'm just because I'm a man doesn't mean I want to be alone in the car park at fucking 6 a.m. like, all these things are very sure you could build out an argument, but just fucking walk the girl to the car, man. Like, there comes a time in your adult life where you need to learn that like Reddit arguments and like weird Twitter threads don't dictate morality, and at a certain point you just have to fucking walk the girl to the car. And like, yeah, hypothetically you shouldn't have to. Like, hypothetically you shouldn't have to put yourself alone in a dark parking lot to make the girl feel comfortable, and like, it's not your duty or your obligation, and like, you're both just people and you shouldn't see gender and fucking, yeah, but like, just fucking walk the girl to the car, man. Like, just you know, like at a certain point I think arguments break down and you just have to do the decent thing of like walking this scared woman to the car at night so that she doesn't have to be scared and alone in the car park. Like just fucking what? It's not even like you're walking her out to the car. You're walking her to, you have a car park in your apartment. Just fucking take a stroll. Pass a vending machine. She can buy you like a fucking chocolate bar or something. Like, yeah. Just fucking, how tired are you that you fucking can't? Okay, you're the asshole. Incorrect. You see what I mean about Reddit? You have no moral obligation here. She's not your girlfriend, so you have no obligation. And also, if she was a strong, independent woman, she would be able to walk herself to the car, actually. So you have no moral obligation to do anything for anyone. In actual fact, everyone can go fuck themselves. You have zero duty to do anything nice for any human being ever. It sounds like making a move to me. Oh, I hate Reddit. I hate Reddit. I hate Reddit. I hate Reddit. What do you mean? I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. You cannot interpret a girl who's scared asking you to walk her to her car as her making a move. Go outside and speak to a woman. I hate Reddit. Just fucking walk her to the car, dude. Like, this is the Reddit thing. This is the Reddit thing where, like, I think objectively some of the arguments here are like they would hold up to moral scrutiny. You're not her bodyguard. You shouldn't be expected to be alone in a car park by yourself just because you're a guy, right? She should have ways to make herself safe. You have no obligations to her, blah, 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 blah. Like, yeah, there's a lot of valid arguments to be made, but at the end of the day, someone was scared of something and asked you to go like 5 minutes out of your way to make them feel a little bit more safe in their day-to-day life. And you decided to say fuck that and spend 5 minutes alone in your room instead. And that makes you kind of a shitty person. You know? Like, yeah, all she asked was like, dude, like, I've walked girls home from like events and stuff. Not, by the way, they're not making a move. Never interpret it as that. But like, I've done like 20-minute walks sometimes to get a girl home safe. It's not a thing of like, I don't know. It's just a fucking decent thing to, I don't know, man. Like, what are you going to do if something happened, right? Like what, how would you live with yourself, right? Let's say hypothetically you say, no, fuck you, I'm staying alone in my bedroom. She goes down and she gets like assaulted in the car park. Are you going to be able to live with that for the rest of your life? Knowing that you just, because you're a shitty piece, like a shitty person, and we're like, actually, I have no obligation to help you in any way whatsoever because we're not friends, that a woman is now permanently scarred for like, can you live with that? Is that, could you actually look yourself in the mirror and be like, yeah, then fine? Like, fucking no. So it's like when you're at a party, you walk the girl home because like fucking, if she walked home by herself and got like abducted, you would probably hate yourself for the rest of your life. So you take like 10, 15 minutes out of your day and you walk her home and then you're like, I did a good thing today. I feel good about myself. And like, even just that, just do it for yourself. Does it not make you feel good? It makes me feel good anytime I've walked a girl home. I think it appeals to some primal masculine bullshit in my brain, so it's maybe like a weird thing to take pride in, but there's like a little part of me that's like, hey, that was kind of a nice thing to do. I got to act like fucking macho man, like, yeah, I walked the girl home, yeah, I did good, and you feel good and she feels safe and like everybody wins. Just fucking don't be a piece of shit. God damn it, I hate the internet. Am I the asshole for giving a free drink to a pretty girl at the bar in front of her friends? You start playing the Welcome to the Internet song on loop. I really should. I see you later, Rivets. Thank you for dropping by, dude. Hello. To start off with, I work as a server in a popular bar. I regularly tell my coworkers to give free drinks to girls I find hot. Okay, fucking kind of creepy, but last weekend I saw this gorgeous girl sitting with a group of 4 or so girls and one guy. I told my friend to give her a free drink and tell her that she was the best looking girl there. That is fuck. Okay. Guy from the group came up to the bar and said that the other girls were hurt and that it was rude of me to do that. The next morning, one of my managers called me and told me that the girl from the group was drunk and crying and made a complaint about us, saying that another one of the girls was the hottest girl there. I think it's a bit trivial if she doesn't know me and it's just my opinion. Also, it seems kind of trivial. You already said that, dude. I don't know. Am I being a jerk here? I never want to make anyone feel bad. Yeah, you're fucking weird. You're fucking... What the... Like, it's just... Flirting's weird. I think if you're regularly giving out drinks to girls you find hot at a bar when you are, like, the server, I think that's a weird breach of, like... I don't know. I feel like a boundary is being crossed there. That might just be me, but, like, it's... I don't know. But then to, like, explicitly be like, you're the prettiest girl here is it's just fucking, yeah, no, you're a creep. I don't like, you're at work, stop trying to fucking pick up girls. Like if you're a server as well, like a girl should be able to trust you to like communicate to you if she's feeling unsafe as well. So if you're giving off the vibes that you're there to hit on girls yourself, like, I don't know, it's fucking, keep it in your pants, wait until you finish working and go hit on girls. Like, I don't know, man. I like these am I the assholes, but also, goddamn, people are Yeah, does one of the bar know you give away drinks? I don't think you can just do that. I mean, is it coming out of your paycheck? Can you just like fucking spawn in free drinks for girls if they're like hot enough? That doesn't seem... I think bar culture as a whole is weird, which is why I was a little bit iffy on that one, because I don't know, man. I'm not the type of person that would go to a bar and like give a girl a free drink and be like, you're pretty hot. Like that's just, that's weird. That's a weird way to meet someone. The idea of hitting on someone purely because they're hot is also weird to me though. Like I'm not, like the idea of just seeing somebody and be like, yes, they're physically attractive. Let me go initiate conversation. Like, but then I know that I'm a very like stay inside autistic man, so I don't know. Free shots for the hot ladies is a known club thing to bring in hot ladies, but then you have to group and they have a nice time, not one person. But even that culture is weird to me, but then I'm aware that I'm not part of that culture, so like, eh. Very self-explanatory. The guy next to me in a 5-hour plane ride kept playing Let's Play gaming videos without headphones, disturbing the peace of everyone around him. I asked him politely if he had any earbuds and he said no, so I asked him if he could stop playing the videos. He said it's a shared airplane, he can do whatever he wants. I told him there are people who don't want to hear his videos and to be more considerate. He then told me I was being inconsiderate and to him wanting to watch. I flagged a flight crew member and asked to get another seat because of him, and she instead asked him to turn it off. When we got off the plane, he spit at my shoes and told me to fuck off if I ever see him again. So the first time on a plane, I don't know the etiquette. No, you're not the asshole. He's a dick. What is he, a fucking mafia villain? Jesus Christ. Wait. Am I the asshole for calling vaginas weird? Okay, hang on. Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out. So I... Sorry. What a fucking question. Okay, so I, 17 male, am gay. I was hanging out with some friends, all girls, and one of them asked me if I'd ever considered doing it with a girl. My response was, absolutely not. Vaginas are weird. Some of them just laughed. A few became upset. Of course, I mean no harm to those with vaginas. I was just showing my unattraction to them. Am I the asshole? This is it. This is the best one. You're not the asshole. They are weird. All genitals are weird. They're fucking strange. How old? 17. 17-year-old boy calls vaginas weird. More news at 10. Fucking hell. You're not the asshole. All genitals are weird. Sex is weird. All sex is weird. All sexual intercourse is weird. Like, yeah, no, you're not the asshole. It's also weird to like ask a gay guy, be like, but are you sure though? Have you considered? Would you ever consider doing it with a girl? You didn't mean to, but you're the asshole. It happens often that gay men make gross remarks about genitalia they aren't attracted to. I get it, it's not your thing, but it's still being kind of a jerk. Dude, I'm straight. I'm into girls. I still think they're fucking... They're objectively strange body parts. Fucking get over yourself. It's weird. The human body is weird. Like, fucking... Oh my god, okay. And then there's the trans rights thing of like, okay, fucking... Look, trans rights are human rights. I'm very pro-trans, but like, I don't think there was ever a, like, trans... Nobody here was like, if the vagina's on a woman, it's fine, but otherwise... I don't know, man. It's also 1% of US born intersex. It's... Okay, whatever. 50% of the world's population has a vagina. Vaginas are objectively quite normal. No! 50% of the human population has like an intestine. Intestines are weird. Sorry, not 50. 100%. 100% of people have eyeballs. Eyeballs are fucking weird. 100% of people have like, I don't know, rectums. You're gonna say the asshole isn't weird? 100% of people have assholes. They're fucking weird. This is it. Like, fucking it's all weird. And like, I feel like you only get over the weirdness because you're attracted to it and because you want to fucking like do shit to it because the primal part of your brain is like, oh, this is the sex I'm attracted to. But if you're not into it, it's gonna be weird. Fucking, alright. Whatever. Would I be the asshole for telling my dad I'm not a housewife? I, 17 female, live with my dad. A few years ago, I took up cooking, and since then I've gotten fairly good at it. Recently, though, it's become more of a hassle than something I enjoy. About 2 years ago, he stopped cooking entirely, so in addition to schoolwork and sports, as well as maintaining my social life, I was responsible for dinner every night. Since the stay-at-home order... Oh, is this probably during COVID? Began, I've been cooking exclusively, and now in addition, I've been scolded for not doing the dishes or cleaning the kitchen. When I ask him to cook dinner, he throws a fit and says he cannot cook and that I'm being ungrateful and lazy. I'm doing school online, which is challenging in itself, and I'm fed up being treated like a housewife. Would I be the asshole for telling my dad I'm his kid and not a slave to the kitchen? Edit, I'm also responsible for all the grocery shopping as well as general cleaning of the house and walking the dog. We live in an apartment, so there's no outside work to be done. I'm also the only child, and I'm responsible for every meal we eat, not just dinner. Good night, Dragon. I hope you eat well. Fish later, Walco. Yeah, you know, you're not the asshole. What the fuck's going on with your dad? What's he gonna do when you fucking move out in a year? You're just not gonna eat? He's gonna go hungry? This is the thing of, like, a lot of... You see this a lot in, like, family am I the assholes, where... Especially, you see it in a lot in, like, when people have 2 kids, and they're like, oh, the older child needs to take care of the younger one, because how else are we gonna have time? And it's like, if you didn't have the older child, you would figure it out. Like, you would do shit to make it work, you know? But they kind of make it feel like you have to do it for things to keep running, when it's like, no, if, like, you're gonna move out, probably next year based on how much of a dick your dad is, he's gonna have to learn how to feed himself again, right? It's not like you're gonna move out and he's gonna waste away. So he's only not doing it because he knows he can get away with it. And, like, okay, if this was the only chore you had to do as a 17-year-old was cook dinner, I think that's probably a pretty fair trade, right? If your dad is bringing in money and getting the groceries and, like, doing that shit and all you're really responsible for is cooking, probably fine. But if you're cooking every night and doing the dishes and doing the grocery shopping and keeping the house clean, what the fuck is your dad doing? You're not the asshole. Your dad's a prick. Okay, let's do one more. I want one more round. I believe in one more round. Yeah, and every meal, which, by the way, what's your dad doing that you're cooking him every meal? Are you making him lunch as well for when he goes out? Or does he, no, I guess he works from, he's working from home as well. Wait, sorry, if I could go back and re-click the you're the not the asshole. He's working from home. Motherfucker is home from work. He can cook, oh, fuck. Like, the only possible excuse I could have seen for that is if he's, like, working 12 hours a day. Like, he leaves at 6 a.m. and he gets back at, like, fucking 8 p.m. You know? But brother is working from home. Oh my god. And you're wait, so that means she was, like, making him lunch while he was working? Oh, kill him. Kill him with a hammer. Oh, crush his skull. Like, oh, yeah, whatever. Would it be the asshole if I confronted my groomsman who stole my wedding? About a week ago, I received a save the date in the mail from one of my good friends, B. B and I have been friends for many years. He was a groomsman in my wedding 5 years ago. When my husband and I looked at the save the date, we noticed that not only is it on our wedding day, it's the same venue. Would it be the asshole if I spoke to B about this? He gave us no warning at all. If we'd gotten a heads up, I wouldn't be that upset. It was quite the shock. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, hey, Weary. Wait, dude, I was so confused because it was like, are you having another wedding? Because I thought, like, same date as your wedding, same venue, so he's just getting married with you. But no, like, your wedding was 5 years ago? Fuck, who cares? I mean, doesn't matter. It's fucking weird. Okay, I think... I feel like it's most likely a coincidence. I think you speak to him. I think you're already a little bit mad, though, because you're already assuming he stole your wedding. It could be just a coincidence. You're not the asshole if you're just confronting him about it. It is strange, but, like, if he was a groomsman at your wedding, I don't think it's the question for him to be like, hey, I'd really like this place and this venue. I'm going to have mine here. And then maybe it was just a random chance that it wound up on the same day. Like, I think that's probably more likely than him deliberately planning his wedding to be on the same day as your wedding. I don't think you'd be the asshole. Okay. It's weird, but I don't think you're the asshole for it. You know? It's just strange, but I don't think anybody's an asshole here. Am I the asshole for not paying her tab? Throw away just in case I'm the asshole. Yeah, God forbid you have accountability. Went on a date yesterday when dinner ended, I asked if she wanted to come back to my place, but she wasn't feeling it. No big deal, but when the tab came, I paid my own and she asked me if I was going to pay hers and I told her I wasn't feeling it and then... Okay. I wasn't feeling it and got ready and left. Posting this because I got a text from her this morning apologizing for not coming over, but that she thought what I did was wrong and did retaliation that she really... She thought what I did was wrong and then get retaliation and that she really wasn't just feeling it that day. But we had never discussed anything about who pays the tab beforehand, so I explained that it wasn't my intention to make her feel like that. I mean... No, okay. Here's the thing. Purely on your actions, I would say not the asshole. You're under no obligation to pay. I think generally in dates, it should be whoever asks the person out on the date pays, but then it's also like after that it's probably 50-50. Like I'm a very big proponent of people just kind of paying their own share. And like I don't believe in the whole like, the guy has to pay the tab. I think if it was purely a Yo, Evelyn, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We're looking at dumb people on the internet. We're getting angry at people having really stupid opinions. It's great. What are you guys up to? Thank you for reading in. I'm returning after I've been gone for like 3 weeks. Everybody thought I was dead. I love looking at dumb people on the internet. It's great. Everybody has terrible opinions. Like this guy. Played Woowa. Ooh. I had a debate with somebody on the internet. Not the internet. It was a friend. I guess it was over the internet because you are my friend. But like the scale of gacha games, because I saw Arknights the other day, and I'd always had Arknights in my head as like a kind of Gunnar game, but then I looked at the designs. It's actually pretty tasteful, and then I realized that I kind of just shove in my brain, I put a lot of like gacha games in the same mental basket, and I realized I don't actually have a distinguishing between them. Like is Wuthering Waves Hoyoverse as well? Because I know Genshin is Hoyo, Honkai Star Rail is Hoyo. Arknight's designs are so stunning. Dude, I looked them up and I was like, dude, this isn't Gunnar at all. This is just cool. I looked at, they're all like fucking techwear and they got like cool shit and they don't have proportions that make me tilt my head and ponder things a little bit. It was neat. I actually just kind of spent a little bit just scrolling through all of the Arknight's designs because I was like, damn. And dude, they have cool dudes as well, which is something a lot of gachas I've seen like have so many cool female designs, but then the guys are like, here's John and here's David and here's Matthew. I don't know why I went to biblical names. But it was cool. They had, I don't know, it was neat. Doesn't Nami do some Arknight designs? I mean, more men love. I like it when it's something, to be fair, Genshin did do that as well when I played it. At least it was very like tasteful. It was pretty split down the middle of like guys and girls, and I don't know. I do stay away from gacha games purely for the sake of my wallet because I don't have the impulse control. We would lose all funds immediately from the penumbral bank account. Yeah, thank you for the raid. If you need to go drink or eat or sleep or whatever post-stream, feel free. Thank you for sharing your community with me. I appreciate it. Don't feel compelled to hang around. When I raid, I often stick around and then I'm like, I want to sleep. I'm so tired. It's 1 a.m. Anyway, this guy, yeah, no, you're the asshole. Again, I don't think there's like a moral issue with like not paying the date. Like if you're on a date, I think it's fine to split 50-50. But the girl refusing to come back to your place and saying she wasn't feeling it, and then you'd be like, I'm not going to cover your tab because I'm just not feeling it. It makes you kind of a prick. You're weaponizing it and you're taking it out on her for not feeling comfortable going back to your place, which is a dick move. The fact that you mentioned it as well shows that it sticks in your mind. Like, yeah, no, you're the asshole. He obviously thought he was like super sigma, like, I'm not feeling it, puts on sunglasses, but no, you're just a dick. Am I the asshole for telling people they can't post photos of my daughter? I, 22 female, have told my family that I do not want photos of my daughter less than one. Sorry, this really... Sorry, there's a really funny way. Normally people would be like 6 months, 8 months. Less than one is really funny for like an age. Bro is 0 years old. Bro missed everything. Poor girl. Everyone was fine with it other than my mom. After I told her, she had a meltdown, but it really came to a head when she posted photos a few months ago without asking me. I lost it when I found out. She was so to delete them all and to never post any again. Now she won't talk to me. Disclaimer, I don't want photos of her out because I was cyberstalked while pregnant, and there are people I don't want knowing what my daughter looks like. Yeah, no, you're not the asshole. Mihoyo does popular stuff, but the gameplay and quality degrades fast after release. Kuro Games does more complex gameplay and good story, improving games with every patch, and usually stay in one game for years. Arknight, since Arknight, it's like their second game in a decade. Ah, I see. Yeah, no, you're not the asshole. You have full rights to tell people not to fucking photograph your infant daughter and put it on the internet. Grandparents can be weird and feel like they have ownership of your child, and specifically grandparents are parents as well, are just sometimes don't... Have you ever tried to like talk to a parent and like try and convince them of the magnitude of like internet safety? I remember when I first started like popping off with my shorts and stuff, and my dad was like, oh my god, do you think you can help promote like the shop that we sell musical instruments for? And I'm like, Dad, I'm not going to tell the entire internet the shop that I work at to promote brass instruments to an audience that doesn't use brass instruments. Like, it was a whole... parents, a lot of times, I don't think they get it. Anyway, you're not the asshole. We've still yet to have a perfect round. We'll go one more. Our first round was rough. We kind of sucked, but... if only I had a trumpet from the UK. I know, it's actually my, the niche that I'm missing out on in the VTubing community is being the salesman of brass instruments. Would I be the asshole if I, 33 female, vaccinated my child against his anti-vax father's wishes? Oh, now this could be spicy. Excuse my mistakes, English is not my first language, not from USA either. Me and my partner have been together for 12 years. We had our ups and downs, recent years have been good though. A happy family life bought our own home, got pregnant and gave birth to our second son just a month ago after many miscarriages. Oldest son is 10 right now. Since this pandemic though, my partner's opinions have changed. He does not believe in the virus we have and talks of other theories that sound quite not right. The topic of vaccinations is where we clash. Other opinions I keep to myself or we fight. I'm a logical person, can't seem to make him understand the need for us to vaccinate our newborn since his brother has gotten all of them. Would I be the asshole if I vaccinate still and don't tell my partner about it? So the thing is, in like any other context, doing something to your child that your partner is explicitly against and then hiding it from them and not telling them is bad. Honestly, I think you need to divorce your husband. I think you need to get your child vaccinated and then tell your husband, and if he is an asshole about it, you need to divorce him. I think this is a moral issue that you can't just be like, we have our differences. Like, this man is actively trying to kill your child. You cannot raise a child with him. Vaccinate the kid. And if that means that the father leaves, fucking fair play. Good job. You did it. You got rid of him. You're not the asshole. In fact, please do it. Am I the asshole for asking her to stop talking about her weight? Background. I'm on a college sports team. Weight doesn't matter in our sport. We have a wide... What fucking sport does weight not matter? Ping pong? I'm trying to think of a single sport where weight... Netball? Weight doesn't matter in our sport. We have a wide variety of body types, from itty-bitty pixies to tall, buff Amazons. Who wrote that? What fanfiction writer wrote this? What? Okay. One teammate, let's call her Joanne, has a pretty similar body to mine. Slim with muscular legs, and because we're 18 to 22-year-old women, there's a lot of insecurity about the way we look. That, I mean, I'm gonna be real with you, that doesn't go away. Like, every demographic thinks that they have the most insecure, like, nature, Everybody's insecure. You're not gonna hit like 30 and be like, oh man, I feel comfortable. It's just you're probably still gonna be insecure. I'm sorry, I didn't want to break the bubble to you. While we were at practice one day, Joanne was looking at herself in the mirror, poking at her belly and frowning. Joanne, dude, this is a fan fiction writer. They're doing the thing. They're doing the thing. This is a fan fiction writer. Detected. Archery, curling. Actually, yeah, that's true. The way they describe people is this is fiction. No, you aren't. You look great. That's nice of you to say, but it only matters what I think. Jan posts the same thing on one or two different teammates at different points in the day, fishing for compliments and saying that it doesn't matter. After she tells the third person that opinion doesn't matter, I say, if you don't want our opinions, maybe don't talk around us. And she gave me a look, kind of offended, and said, well, I was just saying, this is fiction. Fucking not the asshole, but this is fiction. I'm moving on. It did not happen. Am I the asshole for cancelling Christmas gifts I ordered after my two friends said they don't want to exchange presents this year? Okay, intriguing. A Christmas one is always interesting. Hey, Blackout, thank you for the membership, dude. 43 months, dude. Holy shit. So my girlfriend and I have two close friends that we normally exchange Christmas gifts with for the past 3 years. I texted them the other day asking what size they were because I was going to get them something. They told me the size and I ordered the gifts. Well, 4 days later, they group text us saying we aren't exchanging gifts this year, knowing that I'd already purchased them something. Then my other friend proceeded to say, bring me the gift you bought anyways, and laughed about it. Upset, I immediately went and cancelled the items I purchased online and was able to receive my money for them. Once I was able to do that, I replied back saying, oops, I already cancelled everything. My girlfriend said I shouldn't have done that and should have given them the gifts. Mind you, she's going to school full time and I'm supporting her right now. It was nice to have some pocket money in back in my pocket. What are your thoughts? No, you're not the asshole. What the fuck? A good example of an asshole is a tour group aboard Air China Flight 129 who's some apparently were annoyed the tour guide forgot his passport. Which meant that they were near back of the plane, even though that mistake saved 90% of the tour guide's lives when the Air China crashed into Mount Dottie, killing 129 of 106. That was not where I thought that fucking story was going, dude. Oh my god. No, you're not the asshole. Easy. We did it. I want to do one more. I'm addicted. I'm kind of addicted. I'm sorry. I just want to do one more. I like seeing internet people have dumb opinions about things. I want to have another one that's divisive. Am I the asshole for telling him I'm not his therapist? Ooh, there's this guy at work who I used to have a crush on, but he turned out to be a real whiner / jerk. I asked him to go get coffee one day so that we could get to know each other better. So basically, okay, this is like a 17-year-old. Basically, we went on a date and he was telling me all this personal shit that I did not want to hear about. Yeah, hang on. I asked him to go get coffee one day so that we could get to know each other better, and then he said personal shit that I did not want to hear about. He told me about some of his exes and how he hates his siblings. I was really pissed off and said, dude, this is a first date. I'm not your therapist. I don't care about you at all. He got pissed and said, you wanted to know me better. Why are you getting pissy when I'm giving something you asked? Things were getting pretty heated at that point, and he left since people were starting to look. I texted him the next day saying he would never get any girls in his life after his behavior on the date. He said he didn't want to hear from me anymore, and if I ever contacted him again outside his work, he would be contacted the police and file harassment charges. You're the asshole. I think you're never gonna get any partners. What the fuck? Me invites guy out to get to know him better. Guy starts saying things about his personal life. Me, fucking who asked? You asked. What is he meant to tell you? Like fucking his favorite color? What? You're the asshole. You quite literally asked. Also, I don't care about you at all. Why did you ask him on the date then? Okay. I think this is a 17-year-old, so you're the asshole, but hopefully you'll get better. Am I the asshole for not cutting my hair after my friend said it triggers them? No, but what the fuck? Okay. I'm trans female to male, and I just started being comfortable with longish hair. Over summer, I shaved my head and decided to grow it out. After 6 months, it finally got to the point that I really love it. It's a little shorter than shoulder length and dyed red at the roots and fades to yellow at the end. Red into yellow is an intriguing, it's an intriguing color combination. But hey, you rock rock what you want to rock. If what you want to rock is an open flame, go for it, man. Got that log cabin aesthetic. Today my friend told me it reminded them of someone who bullied them as a kid. They want me to change it, but I've been waiting to be this happy with my hair for months. Am I the asshole for not cutting my hair? No. Also, I don't think it's... Okay, first of all, like... I think the thing that reminds them of the bully is probably going to be the hair color and not the hair length. I'm going to go out on a limb and just give you that one for free. That's the freebie. I don't think it's the fact that it's like almost shoulder length that has got them fucking freaking out. Otherwise, I think life would be very, very hard for them. I guess they also got bullied by an anime character at some point in their life. So, but that kind of sucks for them. It's not really your job to police that. I do like, I really like the idea that somebody would be like, hey, your hair's really triggering me because it reminds me of an old bully of mine. Can you do something about it? And you're like, hey, no worries, bestie. You cut like 2 inches off of it. And you're like, hey, better? And it's like, no. The fucking color, you dumbass. Anyway. Am I the asshole for refusing my wife's request to hurl in the toilet? Oh, fucking hell. Okay. I had some bad food last night and got sick. My wife has repeatedly requested that when I hurl to do so in the toilet. There are a few reasons why this is tough and I refuse. For one, I might have just been there, which was in fact the case last night. 2, it's a tough position to get in if you're about to throw up. No. And 3, cleanup is actually tougher. Fucking no. What? I always just throw up in the sink. How is that easy? Calm yourself. Calm down, Penumbral. Calm down. Don't get rage baited by the dumbasses on the internet. Don't do it. What the fuck? You're fucking weird. I see that it's equally gross for me to try to position myself in a small bathroom to hurl in the toilet and I was just sitting on. Sorry for the gross topic, but anyway, I'm the asshole. Yeah! The fuck is wrong with you? I thought it was gonna be... in my head, I'd imagined that it was gonna be like a fucking... Oh, I throw up in a bag because then I can just put it in the bin and that's easier than like hanging over the toilet, which would still be wrong, but like fucking whatever. Fucking the sink, dude. Yeah. That's a horrible one to end on, but I don't want to do any more. My desire for dumb people doing dumb things has been outweighed by my desire to not be grossed out by the internet. So, let's find someone to raid. We haven't raided someone in ages. Who do we want to go to? Who's live? Let's see. There's Tippy. Pichal. Is Pichal playing Platinum Kaizo? Heavenly. Ubin. Tippy. We could read Dust. Dust dropped by earlier. I want to read Dust. Let's read Dust. They're doing art. They're drawing. They're very talented. Unlike your boy. Your boy is not very talented. So I'm sending you to someone to make up for my talent. I don't think Dust streams on YouTube. I'm assuming not anyway. Thank you guys for drawing, by the way. I'm sorry I disappeared for like 3 weeks, but we should be back to somewhat normal. I'm gonna make a schedule probably this week for on my Sunday stream, but I will probably be doing some Silk Song on Saturday. You know, Dust doesn't stream on both. Need to find somebody for YouTube then. Fuck, I don't know. Nobody's really live. Koseki Biju. Fucking Bibu has raids enabled? Okay, intriguing. I don't think anybody's live. None of my friends are live that I can raid because they hate me and they want me to die. Reddit, am I the asshole for raiding from Penumbra stream? Yes. Yes, you are. You feel bad. Yeah, no, I don't think anybody's live. That's fine. We can just not raid from YouTube. YouTube raids are weird anyway. All right. Twitch chat's going away. YouTube chat. I'll see you later. I'll catch you guys on Saturday for some Silk Song. Bye. I hope you enjoy. Bye bye. Bye for now. Bye.